battle of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. So here's Miami's starting group. Wing pairing will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Lets it go from 11. Price with the block. There's the three. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Price has got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup, and that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Now, here's Mitchell. He averages about 5 points a game. That's good from Price. The assist by Jackson. 10 points for him.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against Boston. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys. Here's Adebayo. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Oh, and the jam by Price.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
And that one's good. Price.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Ball's knocked loose. Price with the steal. Feeds away. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Grizzlies lead by 20. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, everyone, to this NBA Cup championship game. The second quarter is just beginning here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. You seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Tyler Hero out there with Rozier. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Huff in at the 5 down low.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Poked loose, and it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to win a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
And you look at Jackson. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Wiggins passes to Hero. Price with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's last touch by Price.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. 5 on the clock. Wells comes with the double team. Stolen by Jackson. Now, here's Price. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. Good if it goes. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so it's Memphis with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what has to happen to pull out the win?
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And get ready for the fans at one side. One more, please. They're thinking about the shot. You will let's hear it for our contestants.
Thanks for joining us. And first off, let's take a look at the players of the week. In the East, Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown is getting down. The strength and athleticism he shows on both ends is tough to match up with. He's smart, and on any given night, he can be the leading scorer and lock up the opponent's best player.
And switching gears now to that first half, big hill to climb for the Heat.
Tonight is what we've been waiting for, man. This is really the biggest game thus far in the season. Fans are loving it. It's now really a new favorite time of year, guys, I'm telling you. And you know the best part of it, Ernie? It gets me excited for Thanksgiving.
Man, how quickly we go from hoops to food. I'm already getting excited about that big old fried turkey, the stuffing, some good gravy, mashed potatoes.
Oh, say more.
Make sure you thaw the turkey out first, Ernie.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
Jaren Jackson is out there with Wells. Then there's Price. Then it's Morant. And it's Edey in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards.
And for the matchup with the Bulls, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Hero kicks to Adebayo. It's tipped. Price with the steal. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Mitchell.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Adebayo passes to Hero. And a missed layup.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Price with the steal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Price has got 12 points in just the second half.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Hero, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Grizzlies out in front as they score 14 straight points to finish the period. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Let's get this next bucket. We got to put together a string right now. It's all right here in the...
Only one quarter left in this year's NBA Cup tournament. Fourth quarter getting going here. On the court for the Heat, wing pairing will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Ware in at the 5, patrolling the paint. For 3, Price. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Hero. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Ware. Shot clock at 3. Fades back. The shot, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Price with the block. Oh, and the jam by Price.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Poked away. Here's Mitchell driving inside. That one's off, still out of sync. And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winner of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy. And man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.